Let's get to the nitty gritty. What's going on, family? How's everybody doing? Hey, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Salam kubrat, abotat, yawatat, adetat. I wanted to speak on this conflict that everybody's speaking about. Thank you, Sophie Hailu. Between the Ethiopian, Tigray, and Eritrea conflict. Let's start with the facts. Fact. Is there a conflict? Fact. How did it start? We had, what was it, an election going on or something to that effect, and they didn't want, or Tigray wanted to hold the election. Abiy said, no, we're doing the coronavirus, so we're going to extend it, blah, blah, blah. Tigray was like, no, we want our election now, and they still held their election. So with that said, supposedly there was a military post that was, or within Ethiopia that was attacked, and supposedly allegedly Tigray tried to take weapons or whatever. Now, with that being said, we have conflict. It all started with Tigray versus Abiy, or Federation, right? Now, when that war started, why did Eritrea get involved? Someone needs to answer that. Why did Eritrea get involved with Ethiopian affairs, excuse me? Why? And if you're a Tigray and you're getting attacked, and I'm not saying Tigray is right, I'm not saying Abiy's right, I'm not picking sides. I'm just saying if you're Tigray and 85% of Ethiopian weaponry and all that is in Tigray, would you defend yourself? Put yourself in Tigray's shoes. Would you defend yourself if you were getting attacked and then getting attacked by the Eritrean side? Are you just gonna sit there and take a beating? Let's utilize conventional warfare. You're not just gonna sit there when you have the means to defend yourself and just take a beating. That's not how life works. So now you got Eritrea involved in that business, right? Regardless how it went down. Who put us in that situation? Who calls the shot for Eritrea? Who put us in that situation? Isaias Afwerki, the demon. That's who put us in that situation, right? I don't call him president because he's not president. He's a killer. So that's who put us in that war. We weren't supposed to be in that war. Tigray and Ethiopia could have handled that themselves. I understand Tigray is Tigrina speaking, closest to us, I get it. But at the end of the day, Eritrea got involved when they had no business. So, Abiy sent forces to attack Tigray. Tigray was attacked from Eritrean soil. Fact. Now Tigray fired missiles at Eritrea. Fact. The ones, for all you Eritreans claiming, I stand with Eritrea. Do you stand with Eritrea? Do you really stand with Eritrea? So as all the elders getting killed, all the kids are getting killed, but you stand for Eritrea. You don't stand for Eritrea. You stand for death and destruction. Because if you stood for Eritrea, you wouldn't be, none of that highlight crap you guys be doing, talking about, I stand for Eritrea. If you stand for Eritrea, are you saying you stand for Higdef? Who do you stand for? Do you know what it means to stand for Eritrea? Have you ever been to war? Have you ever killed anyone? Have you ever been shot? Have you ever shot anyone? Yes or no? Yes or no? So if you don't know what war is, how can you defend other people going to war? You're sitting home in California, Los Angeles, with a big ass afro and a fake chain talking about Oh, Hector and Isaias. But how do you defend the war? You're not putting on a weapon. You're not strapping up. You don't have an AK-47. You're not the one going to fight. Are you? Your children are not the one getting killed. Are they? No. Ito abetat tiom grandfathers, children, grandchildren, they're the ones getting killed. So I call bullshit for the ones that, the Higdef supporters and, oh, Isaias Gaitai, and I tell you, he's my Lord. Isaias is this, Isaias is that. Isaias is trash. Isaias is a vampire. Isaias Afwerki is the #1 murderer of all Eritreans. Period. You can't argue that. 20 plus years of Eritrean bloodshed because of Isaias Afwerki. Period. Who's going to argue that? And what really pisses me off is the American diaspora, right? You got all these clowns running around talking about Isaias Higdef, I am Eritrean. You're not Eritrean. If you was Eritrean, you wouldn't have ran like me. Remember, you ran. You didn't stay in Adi to fight for the people that are still there now. You know what you did? You went to Europe. You went to America. That's what you did because you wanted to live. So now, you get behind a computer, you know what you say? Oh, no, I'm Eritrean. I stand with Eritrea. I stand with Tigray. I stand with Amhara. You don't stand for nothing. What you stand for is nonsense, rubbish. You stand for pizza, hamburgers, and a television. And you drive your little car and go to work and get fat every day. That's what you stand for. So quit trying to play video games with people's lives. Izi naiseb hiweti tus all tududalo. Mish? So you got that one dude from LA, I don't really want to mention, I don't really know his name, with the afro and he's got a big following and all. That's cool, bro. At the end of the day, you can't see me with these or any other way. But I'm just letting you know, the blood of Eritreans is in your hands, bro. Period. You sit there talking about support, all this propaganda about supporting Isaias. Garbage. All garbage. How many ELFs got Hiji? How many Eritreans have died? I'm not going to speak about Ethiopia. I'm Eritrean, so I'm speaking about Eritrea. But is it fair for those for Eritreans to enter Ethiopia and kill Ethiopians? No, of course Ethiopians and Tigray are going to defend themselves. What do you want them to do? Sit there, lie down, and just get attacked from both fronts? If I attack someone, they're going to fight me back. If my brother and I attack another person, they're going to fight harder. Simple mathematics. They're not going to sit there and just die. That's not feasible. That's not how the world works. So, why would Tigray, right? Let me ask you this. Why would Tigray go to war with its own prime minister, right? Knowing Tigray is smaller than the entire Ethiopia, okay? Think about that for a second. And then turn around and start a war with Eritrea. What type of common sense is this? So what, they're gonna commit suicide on purpose so all their people can die? That's not how war works. They're not gonna start something on both fronts to just die. That's not logical. So, with that said, now, what is patriotism? I'm an American, right? I was born in Eritrea. I'm a patriotic American. I've served America properly. I was born in Adugolgol, so I would serve Eritrea too because that's where I was born. That's where my forefathers, my history, right? I'm African. Now, what is the definition of patriotism? Patriotism is for the betterment of your nation, for the betterment of your people. your land, your country, its history, the forefathers, Jabha, Huzbal Gumbar, Shabiya, all that, right? Zukhulu Dem Zufasasu, for what? For it all to start from square zero? All that bloodshed, all that dying, for what? Why did our forefathers die? Salamtai Jabha Tabaisom. Why? Even if we have history where TPLF went against Jabha, Sunak Aramineru. That's a long time ago. Now, in 2020, we're committing suicide and we're defending the slaughter of innocent people. We're defending the slaughter of Adetat, Abotat, Dokom. Do you realize how many generations are dying while you clowns are sitting at home talking about, no, we're going to go to war? Okay, who's going to do it? You? You're not going to do it. No, the rest of y'all that got the big platform, you hig-deaf idiots, you know what you're doing? No, nanarani. Khalas, ya akhlana. Nitigray kan zabta'ina. You're not, no. In there haqqa khwankum, tiyit hiskum, kiro haguzu. Kutluflufu trahakum. Usutrahi miliflaf. Sub bisankuhun kumawud propaganda to Tizarabu sub kumawud. Usir zahriq anni. Like the guy I'm talking about in Los Angeles. I don't know his name. I don't really care. He sits there talking about, oh, Isaiah's not that gay ta'i. Homie, listen, bro. You ran from Eritrea. You almost drowned off a boat. Now you come here in Los Angeles talking about Kubasulom, Komotulom. Who are you? You're no one, bro. Get it together. You're killing your own people. And I want to talk about the people with the platforms alokum. Big social media. Not that Facebook, utsuwi. If you're not my friend, you don't get to see me, right? So there's some of you, what's up, Nathaniel? How you doing, brother? There's some of you, Zigarmani. Big platform alokum. Galati gabru, Hamzat gabru, Buzah follow gabru kumish. Gin kurkurna hegdafikum, nifat okumina, nasma'akumina. Nidugufokum because Eritrean. It's so patriotism is bahar. Gin abzakham zgarka, hamsa shah, follow you go bruni khamza tublumish, the hurry bidheri kanina to hegdaf after the law, ataska tasaw tele. We're not dumb, don't orohona, nfotoina, kulun fotoina, nuriolana. We see what you're doing, bro. Sister. The blood of Eritreans is in your hands too, because to dugufor lohom to maqtal. That is the problem we have right now. So, stop waving Eritrean flags and supporting Higdef. If you do that, you're supporting a regime that's been murdering your people for over 20 plus years, bro. 20 plus years, cousins. Yawate, think. 20 plus years they've been murdering your people. How many Eritrean generations are gone, deceased? And now we're going to go back to that again? It doesn't make sense. It's not logical. So I'm going to start calling y'all out. Isaias Afwerki Gwahafiu. Human trash man. He's a vampire. Human. I can't explain it. There is no difference between Hitler and Isaias Afwerki. Stop using religion, Tagaru, Amhara, Oromo, all that nonsense excuses you guys are using. Gwahaf. Here, I'll tell you what. I'm a soldier in the army. Everybody knows that, right? Cool. Let me make you think. Chronological timeline kawakumi. Listen. Itia dam, you know, people don't like to talk about it. You know, hydroelectric dam of Ethiopia, Sirhanabaret, Bumeles Jameret, Abi credits, was law, whatever, right? Kaituwada kullu alam farihillo. Why? Because itia dam hatowadia economically Ethiopia, Eritrea, Kul'uliyum. Mish istihuwanat. So, what happens? 150 million people, Cap Sudan and Egypt. Thank you, brother. That water passes through Sudan and Egypt, the Blue Nile, right? 150 million people are affected with that water. Mish? Okay, this is just something to think about. Because y'all sitting there talking about, oh, Kokotolu, Yumotu, Sabdamotu, Zaitahasbunikum. You're not thinking as people are dying, right? So, if 150 million people require that water or Blue Nile, suddenly, Egypt voices his opinion and says, hey, we don't want that dam to be built because it's going to affect us. Mish? Okay, we agree there. That's a fact. I'm not making that up. Mish, go look it up. Then, Aram Kani, before Egypt, against that dam. They said, hey, we're going to blow that dam up, whoop-de-whoop. But they were hot-mic'd, so they had to apologize to the world. Mish, subhanallah. Remember that. Abi, Isaias is kurkur. Abi's 40-something-year-old. He don't know. He's a little kid. He's the prime minister of Ethiopia. There's outside forces at play. Eritrea and Ethiopia is not allowed to economically grow, period. Because you're a direct threat to the whole world because of the resources our countries have. But that's a whole different topic for y'all wouldn't understand unless you really open your eyes and pay attention to what the world is doing. Y'all getting played, period. That's what it is. You said, you guys trying to turn Eritrea, Ethiopia into Rwanda. What is this? What type of sickness is this? And then turn around talking about, oh, I'm Christian, I'm Muslim. Are you Christian? Oh no, I stand with Eritrea. I stand with Tigray. I stand with Amhara. You don't stand for nothing. You're at home watching TV in America safe. If you stood with them, you would be over there fighting. Manabul Ba'asalo. Just like me. You left there, you came here as an immigrant. And you know what you're doing? You're playing a video game with people's lives. That's what you're doing. Bihiwat natam tut'autulohum. Kuba'asu, kuba'asu. Oh, ziyam da ta'otilom. Ziyam da ta'fiyom. Ziyam kakakotlomina. It's not how it works.
Unless they financially support.
Right. If you want to support, financially support them. You can financially support them. I get it. But at the end of the day, in the Tigray Afia, Eritrea Afia. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure that out. Ma'khal Eritrea and Ethiopia, Tigray yala. Tigray titakhila dala. Amlach takhilwa highly hibwa. In the Tigray remove gerkuma, derg, mish. Money thought also below the Isaiah shut enough. Who's gonna stop Isaiah from selling us completely? And for you Hugdaf Gwahab Zalohum Kani Silkum Wart Rahtu Tuzarabu. This is what I can't stand. What I can't stand is in front of the whole world, Isaiah married Abi. Y'all remember? Is that ring Koboholo? Y'all remember that, mish? He did. He married Abi in front of all of us. Embarrassing, mish? We're all embarrassed. We looked at it, we're like, mish? So, if you think for 1 second, when Abi's attacking Tigray, Isaias is not going to get involved, then you're not using your brain. Isaias is a benefactor. Isaias is looking to take everything, Ethiopia. Isaias only knows war and death. That's it. Wala na amlak kaman I said good ni shaytan is said good. Man sabab za alam kundiz sabz qatas na Christian kibul. Impossible. The shaytan is said good. Kalak sagir aqni. Sila dam sila ta'imu dam is fatu. سخا بعلوة هادر كمان أخونا بإيدي كمان صبرو إندحر تراخيبنا جين soldiers of Eritrea choice يبلون كما بوتات زموتو دلو إتيوم كل عزموتو دلو انتاي chance alone Gin abjits agibna, kabdina agibna. No, I stand with Eritrea. You don't stand with Eritrea. No, you don't. If you still Eritrea, you would want peace. Peace. Sabkai motum is welcome. Kind of is yom Tigray badilom nandem. Nabaina nakaidelana. 1990, 1975. What time frame are we talking about? Tigray taharima? Ninafsat defend تقبر الله. بخلطة taharima? Ninafsat defend تقبر الله. It's a truth. It's a truth تزاربو. كركورات أي تخونناي is yom haji niriom of the Facebook تزاربو, like all the ones on social media talking about he's my president. That dude ain't no president, bro. He's a killer. What are you talking about? Speak facts and stop poisoning the diaspora. Is young Eritreans? There's a few of them that reach out to me. You know what they told me? Yo, big bro Dawit. I said, what's up, bro? I appreciate you speaking in English because now I understand what's really going on. I'm like, do you, bro? Do you really understand? I do. And here's why. I followed my parents, so I thought Isaias was the ambassa of Eritrea. He's not. When I did my own research, big brother Dawit, I realized he's been killing our people for years. Case in point now. We're only speaking facts, mish. Buzahsab moitom Eritrea? Facts. Besenkeman moitom? Isaias. Facts. Hasat akhwanim. Research it. So you guys poison all these little kids' minds here in America and Germany and everywhere else in Sweden. Oh, Isaias, he's been in charge for 30 years. He's this, he's that. No. Your people are dying because of Isaias Afwerki, right? And I hope America gets involved and removes him and removes that bloodthirsty dictator from killing my people. Free my people. That's what I'm mad about. You know what I mean? And it has to be said. Y'all got to stop playing games, man. Speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? And then, one more message for the guy. There's one guy of Maryland. He calls himself the Higdef Sniper. Message getting me. I'm a sniper na Higdef. I'm a sniper from Higdef. I'm going to get in. Dawilalu. Natka blood type, be positive. Gualka, Dekha, Sabaitha, Matsoha, Kulu information Ibeo. In there, Delika, tomorrow morning, I could be at your front door, bro. Isn't I Higdef Mafrah, Nimeni Sir? Baba Hade Buntu Sokum. Don't come at me with that. Kulu to go bro and photo ina. Just because something doesn't mean we Schatkum Simi na Eritrea. Ethiopia is not the problem. We have one common problem. You know what the problem is in Ethiopia and Eritrea? You know what's worse than hunger and famine and disease? Heart disease. Shumu. Ititemen Isaias Afwerki. Usu itihimam na Eritrea, Ethiopia. Abira Olandi. Kinde Edmain Tay Abi Gabir. Abi's a little kid. What's he gonna do? Surrender? Zubolo Isaias Ilikhaid. Come Adgi. What are you talking about? My enemies are not Ethiopians. My enemies are not Amhara. My enemies are not Tigray. My enemy, you want to know who my enemy is? Isaias Afwerki. Khalas. That's it. Eritrea khut ma'bal. Isaias khayra lo. Period. Ana khani Masfun Hagos. Abisab, I felt I don't know you, Masfun Hagos. Respect. But I have to get this off my chest too, right? Masfun Hagos initiative, I get it. I respect it. I'll even support it if you're going to help remove Isaias Afwerki. At the end though, Mr. Masfun Hagos, Amech'ereshta, Israka Kutfred Alaka. Mish? Bipirona kende Eritrea moitem nerum kut'amaka misnabere. General, anaha what tahader no tahader is Arabakalo. I'm speaking to you as a soldier. How many people under your pen died before you ran away from Isaias? You want to fix that? Now is the time. get involved in the conflict. You're a general. You got people you know. Reach out to Debrecen or whoever you got to reach out to and show support. Some of y'all waiting for God to judge you. Sometimes people will grant that judgment for you. So yeah, so the opposition, you know, against the dictator, it didn't double. No sir, no ma'am. Don't kubrat abaiti. It ain't over. Times 10 بس إحنا لنا. كلنا opposition تغيرنا. هدف فشيلا no more شعبية جبهة خمخونة no more. بحسابنا حجي. سجاب زفارس إسايس كنت سعرنا. إتيهم قولوا the young people. We're smarter now. We read. We're not following the path of Abona Adena Zubalu. Is your a boy hugdef you? Daku hugdef you. Sakit. بعلنا خلنا نبب نخيل. بعلنا خلنا نسمع نخيل. So نتحق نجار نفوتينا. We know the truth. So when y'all, you know, I'll be on my Facebook talking about, hey, peace, unity. Yeah, of course I do, because I want unity of all Africans. I love all my people. I love everyone, the whole world. But then I get people in there talking about, hey man, why you bring up Jabha? Hey man, why you bring up Shabia? Listen, let me tell you something. I am for the people of Eritrea. I am for the people of Ethiopia. And the only way we can achieve that is to remove Isaias Afwerki. That is it. Quit trying to jump in there and flip the script and kurkurat sadu, and some of y'all be trying to make fake pages to get on my page and all that. Nah, bruh, that's not the business. That's not how it's gonna work. We're uniting, we're gathering. And we read right through you phonies, straight up. Every one of you Higdef, the ones with the social media, the ones, see, this is how y'all were confusing us younger kids. Let me tell you how you were confusing us. Confused to go to nanarkum. Bazi, ita hadish flag whatsa. Adigafana yibul naramish. Hijigin, unity slazrakhabna, ana jahas gabz mawt khoni, suk iyarni. Gin, hangwala lamni. So, bahansab sarihin, netsab ay kourudo, kfahariya. But here's the problem, how you guys are confusing us. One party will say, I am Shabia. One party will say, I'm Jabha. One party will say, I'm Higdef. And then, if you don't support Isaias, then you're not a patriotic Eritrean. Bullshit. That's bullcrap. You want me to show you patriotism? Patriotism is fighting for my people. Patriotism is, I don't want no Eritreans to die. That's patriotism. Adei kaituguhi. That's patriotism. Kikotolu is not patriotism. You're pushing for Eritreans to die, then guess what you are? You're a snake. You're not patriot. So all you guys that got your little Eritrean flag waving and all that, stop it, slime. We don't believe you. You need more people. You know what I mean? Turn this into a rap song. Y'all pissing me off. So, it's your kurkurat kurutsudofu. You know what I mean? In the head, Isaias Afwerki support Gabur Koinka, tzedef. Musuki tzedef. Kira halul. Natkum gaitai. Na amlahai ta'amnunihum. You don't believe in God. You believe in a man being your God. That's what you need to do. And y'all need to start speaking the truth. Everybody want war. Why you want war? You're not fighting it. Have you ever been to war? You ran from war, but have you ever been to war? Tell me. Have you seen war? Have you made moms cry? Have you made grandmothers cry? Have you took their children from them? Have you? Have you been shot? Have you been stabbed? And you want this for other Eritreans? But you call yourself patriotic? Simisatikum. I don't know what Isaias did, but bahade. Simihibukum satikum. Oh, nisdaf Captain Mountain. Herlukum babahada to sarfu mas'u. Stupid. And then you're in America or Germany or diaspora, and you got an education. It is amazing to me how you could support a dictator from a different country but you have an education. You know what that tells me? That tells me you're a donkoro. زخول أبخا دخات سعيرهم ولا جباخون ولا شعباخون ولا هكذا فخول خول سعيرهم سكاكت مهار السنان حمشتهم كلها I support Isaiah supporting. So you support death of Eritrean is what you're saying. Let's speak facts here. Let's speak facts. Yeah, let's speak facts, shall we? How many Eritreans have been killed since Isaiah Afwerki? شو خمان كسوعي دلينه كبرت كوباي دلينه كpresidencies وسد how many Eritreans have been killed? How many? كنداي مويتهم كنداي قرعو مويتهم كنداي دتات مويتهم كنداي أبوتات مويتهم كنداي جيجناتات مويتهم كنداي how many? And so let me think about this. So if Abiy wins or سعيرو Eritreans ذات خون سوا هو داعي مش دونك قورة تاعي تخونو كم السب مني زحاسب is this sub I DIA تبلو مش فكوهم PIA تبلو أنا DIA زبلو DIA $500 to $600 million of offshore account Habi Uneru. He had 500 to 600 million. I got food on my teeth, bro. You didn't tell me? Sorry about that. Look, 500 to 600 million people. No, 500 to 600 million dollars Habi Uneru offshore. Mish, 500 to 600 million offshore account Habi Uneru. Ethiopia, $10 million offshore Habi Uneru. Hid, right? So you're trying to tell me Eritrea has famine, mish famine alone. Is this up again? Should dish the million meat to Habi'u Abkala Adi. Come on, family. Are you serious? But sabit omilo. Oh, and don't get it twisted. Supposedly, Yahwatu of Seattle alo Germany alo, of Sweden alo, don't go on and falit ina. Haymanat Nihulumber comes in falit ahonin. Everyone's touchable. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? Ginitum to dugufuo. Shame on you. Ab America da lohum. Shame on you. Subkum yumotu alo. This is not a video game. Dakhim kanat a video game kofa bilka kudik asay tkhilnika. Isonku gobri khulunyam. You think the people dying while you sitting here playing video game with their souls can just put the controller down and go to sleep? They don't get that option, bro. No. But y'all funding a dictator to kill your people. What type of nonsense is that? And then have the nerve to spew propaganda in America talking about, yeah, we need to take care of Tigray. We need to kill Tigray. No, you don't. You're not going to do nothing. All you're going to do is send money to get people killed. That's it. You know why? You know why? You know why you're going to do that? To Guaf Hagdaf? You want to know why you're going to do that? Because farahti'hum, mushmushatihum. Come on, boys, zulum nawaru. Zamda mushmushatihum. Huqo zay bulum? Tusu khaman tunsab ay sirah khaman tushabu khuluniyum. Yeah, I never forget that. Is that mushmushat huqo zay bulum? Hugdaf. Bro, you're nothing. You're not even going to strap up and go get a gun and go fight for your king. Right? If you're Higdef, stop talking. Tiliflif, nisamakum alana. Eritrea is a honet. I stand with Eritrea. One person had on their post, I stand with Eritrea, right or wrong. So in Eritrea, for no reason, you stand with Eritrea? You're a donkoro. That's why. You stand with God first. Then you stand with life. Right? That's what you should stand for first. You shouldn't stand for death. Half of y'all sit there talking about, oh, I'm with the Isaias Afwerki. I know Hamza Hamzi. I get sick and tired of hearing that, man. That man gotta go. Period. That's it. In order for Eritrea to be better, I'll take my chances with someone completely new who probably ain't worth a lick. I rather Hagar Sebi Merza and Eritrea Khande Isaias Merza. Natna history to Qatsili, Natna history to Wadi. I'm proud to be Eritrean to blue to Fishuli for nothing. All you're doing is waving a green bandera, silkum come Jamaica, Fashili. What does that mean? Hadish flag, he will not you. Jabha flag, warida, blah, blah, blah. What does all that mean? Meret in the Yalan, Adi Yalan, Bandera Yalan. Komi iti heki, mish. Itiyam kulam abahagona, grandfather, grandmother, kulam tabaisom, damfasisom, kab Ethiopian ba'asi nabara adam fathuna, hijini dihrid nakhayid, mish. ندحري كو أنا نملس دلنا كماي جين سلا أنا أب أمريكا دلوخو نتيم سبب عديز لو كموتيو عيدلهمني unless عتيك أك حجزهم خانكو كموتي دلهمني why already تأميهم بأجرم بريسة أني يخرلو and now حجي بفنجاجر كهرمو how fair is that? Why you sit there at home doing what? You sitting at home becoming a doctor, a lawyer. I'm a professor, Tamahire, a Berkeley. Na adez alas. Kami garkat alas Allah professor. Skana garani doctor. Maharana. Ab mansion natka Mercedes and dazawarka pizza. Gad dabaka dabala aharika to huguzum. Meet tikarishi sarika rika to huguzum. No. Isaias na dagafka to atlom Allah. You supporting Isaias, you're killing people. And for those, and I'm gonna keep saying it, to the English speaking diaspora, right? Listen to me. I'm not trying to sway you which way to go. I am telling you, do your own research, and then the light will pop. You could read, you're educated. Don't listen to the halayat zuluhum nonsense. Is he on radio? He's on blah 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 blah. Abmaratari yibakhiu. Ataramani zuwade. Abahawa blah 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 blah. Emzulu zu'alu. Kanda sha'ab maratara khiba mus'um. Inta tibal narka? Oh, Dawi tahan. Sila na sura na Facebook kandi. Sub yumotu tibal narkas. When I check you, then it's, oh, please forgive me, brother. No, bro, I'm not your brother. You support a dictator. Don't call me brother. I'm not your brother. Isaias Mismote? Sure, we can have a discussion about priorhood or brotherhood. Other than that, you can't call me brother. We're totally separate minds. I've been to combat. You know? I've been to combat.
And done that.
I'm not talking Kamzi Afro, he's on Kandizi gold chain, he's just ilu from San Diego. From LA. I'm talking from experience. You don't want death. You don't know what war is if you've never been to war. Itam abeti, jignata, tabota, tadeta, they know what war is. They'll tell you what war is. Biti, taharimum, all that. But the ones here, Zgarmakas, kab adi harimumish, y'all run from Eritrea. You barely make it. You almost drown in a boat. Why are you running from Eritrea? If it's so great, why are you running from Eritrea? Why don't you stay there? Tell me. Then, soon as you come here, you get a little money, you buy a little home, a little car, start getting on Facebook talking about Higdef, Mendef. Higdef, Mendef, Nigdef. That's the new rap song of the year. Higdef, Nigdef. Boy, right? Higdef, Nigdef. We'll see you to slogan for 2021. Higdef Corona, Nigdef. Higdef, Mendef, Nigdef. We'll see you now, they slogan. Higdef, Nigdef. Shaitan, Nigdef. And then there's a few people that I don't want to hurt no feelings because I know you personally. If you have a platform, really listen to me. If you have a platform, سمعوني بجاهم. بوز حساب نرسم معكم كوينو. Peace تزاربو. نهجدا في دقفة إلى زي views كهبهم لهم كوريوا بعالم. Kill that noise, man. You're not. What are you gonna get? Isra Arshi from Eritrea? There's no more Eritreans left. He's killing them all. So what? A following? Forget the following. Think. You're sitting there. You have a huge following, and then you're sitting there talking about. I support this. I support. Or سألكم تحابيهم بتباندرة جنعرفتكم نريهم علينا كلهم هدف. It ain't rocket scientists. It ain't. We know who you are. I study you. كلهم عرفتها Facebook دلهم ببحر يسمعكم منكم منيسبكم all that. But I don't care. I don't judge you. I want to just be peaceful for everyone. I want everyone to be happy. I want everyone to be successful. But don't come to America successful and full bellies and then start sending our people to hell and war, man. Come on. Have some sympathy. And then you call yourself Christian. Every Sunday, no, stop. You're not Christian. You know what we call that in America? Hypocrisy. You are the devil in disguise. You wish people death, you are a hypocrite. Talking about I'm Higdef and they want to go to church. No. You are the devil. Stop it. Because we all gotta go. تم كل مسبب ناتكم platform use قولكم زقطلو بابا حركة فراديكم. You will get judged too, just like I will. Trust me. سأما عتمس مثلا شعونا أملاخ قرينا أنا هدفنا نرى أملاخ forgive قبرني قرينا مزودي زوالي كحزل كي دليني كي ببانديرا ناكي بهدفنات ناكي 1 million سبت أفيهم أبأسرع عمت بس سنكخي أنا راني بتقي جرى هارم كون جيتا no بتقي تهارم كيون زندكي هارم كيون كنتا جركي you know what you did you know how you caused the murders of Eritreans and innocent lives بسلدخوم you sent money to go send to Isaias Afwerki to kill your own people and now you want to get into my heaven Ab heaven كأتوكي إذا يوم كلهم سبزك أتلكي بصدقهم كركرات سرقتي كم زين فوتكم كم مهورات تمثلوا أب welfare كلهم أسرع عشي سرقكم ميت الشك عشي سيف جركم نعدي فيلا خد جوزو توعلو نفوتكم فرق هقدف مندف نقدف. Come on, man. Yeah, you like that, right? That's a nice song. Higdef, Mendef, Gidef. I told you I was gonna go. Listen, if you really want to support someone, what y'all need to do is start supporting like my brother Abraham Cassette in Germany. He speaks the truth. He's a proud Wadi Akologazai, and that's okay. You could be Hamasen Akologazai, you could be whatever you want to be. Gin, not to platform for the good you use the Gabir. Helen Kani of Germany, right? They use their platform for good. They don't use their platform to murder people. They don't use their platform to fund groups to murder other Eritreans and all that. They don't. They use their platform correctly. Adiyam, Rufi El Hafte. Half of you, everyone should know who Adiyam is. I give a lot of props to Adiyam. She's been in this for a long time. And always for the betterment of our people. Always. It doesn't even matter if she's Eritrean, Tigray, she always works for the betterment of our people. And some of y'all, what do they call them? Swagger jackers. I see you stealing from her and all that. I'm not even going to get into that, but whatever. Anyways. Right, biters, you know what I mean? We all have one thing in common, one enemy. Hare enemy, Allah. Who is our enemy? I want everybody to write it down right now. If you truly believe Isaias Afwerki is your enemy, write it. One by one, write DIA Tsahafu. Write DIA on the bottom so I can see who you are. Because let me tell you something. Since this conflict started in Ethiopia and Eritrea and Tigray, Abiy attacked Ms. Gabara. All you little snakes came out the woodworks. أنا opposition. كتبوا توعوا نوركم بابا حدا وصيكم كم تمن أنشوات ترخيبا وصيهم رؤسهم كقرص بابا حدا. Thank you for those writing DIA. Now all you guys are exposed. You sit there, أنا راني opposition in there. The minute Tigray said a missile to Eritrea, Kiev, بابا حدا what's يوم كابتي تسألمات أنا راني مس أبني دلوقو حجي أتون قوحفات. What type of hasab is this? Like suddenly you switch sides because, come on man, if you're a true Eritrean, you don't want war for no one, period. You don't want death, you want peace for everyone. إتيوم تجرحنا يحواتنا يوم أبز عالم منا لو تجرينا زارب إريتريا حليفكا جرماني خيركا جرمن دم تجرينا زاربو Somali many تجرينا زارب. Oh wait a minute, تجرايم تجرينا زاربو. Facts, mish. But I'm not saying go against Amhara or Oromo. Those are our brothers too and cousins. I'm just saying Tigrina many Zarab. Many. Nugorunu many Tigrina Zarab. You know men Tigrina Zarab? Tigray Tigrina Zarab. I took Iti Tigray. Federation Atomalon. Atsni'om. Business Gerum. Country Natom Halium. Weapons alone, kululon. Why take ane? Abin the hersuits aliwa mo what's up? Suna told me. Ne Ethiopia protect Gobruwa after border. Malas misnevera khullu tatahizab uneru. Call me it the truth, mish. So now everybody had it mo Tigray Hailuloa. Of course Tigray Hailuloa. Tigray nirtafiarani Eritrea khalas moita. Right? Tigray نحط فيها إريتريا هيرا خلاص توديها درجنا نخون again سوفلوتي إنت تجرينا نتيجة أرويا مهون نبر ندحر خلنا نرى ببا حدا فت مسبالكم جين بإنجليش يجرا خزاربوي. For the ones that speak English, I'm trying to break it down for you. Don't believe the nonsense. None of it. There's a lot of brainwashed people talking about Isaias. Bro, listen. In what country had someone been in charge for 20, 30 years and that country never once progressed? Tell me. How come Eritrea is not progressing? Oh, better future. How come Eritrea is not progressing? Today we're good. How come it's not progressing? When does it stop? Democracy. Where's the democracy? Eritrea has never went upward not one time. Itisabai tisal disariku habi izna burdallo. Nihwatu afsiaro ti amzhubu zalo khawana hani naum kani million sadalom komi yitahaq nagar. كلهم إريتريا مسعمو قدامهم ببحر مسماتو مرت راح كترفي إنت مرت مسترفة many to مرت وستو. You think is the conflict right now that's going on, if all these people die, right, on both sides, Ethiopia, Eritrea, right, you really believe they have the power to stop any other country from taking Eritrea or Ethiopia? You believe that? If Egypt came in and was like, I'm taking this, what you gonna do? You really believe that? Who's gonna be there to fight it? Many you have to Madrid ba'asom. I was the one who Eritrea. Na botat na tell you. Who's gonna be there to fight it? No one.
That's why tribalism
Right, tribalism, that's the disease. And you know who's going to be there to fight it? No one. Isaiah is going to be there. Maybe Isaiah's kid or whoever. You know what he's going to say? He's going to sell Eritrea to survive. That's what's going to happen. The more wars we have, the less people we have. Which means there's nobody there to defend Eritrea or Ethiopia because the Donkoro leadership keeps fighting and killing our people. Let me tell you to Hamamna Habasha.
Boy, they can fly over there.
Right? True? You said fly? You said fly? Right, but they won't. The Hick Deaf Cats will never fly over there. But let me tell you something. It كتحاسبلو قربت كتحاسبلو Isaiah supports Gobrus Nevila Kasahudum Sadulu Sunday. I don't know Antaizhubum supports Gobru. What is it? Somebody explain it to me. Gazautu Sahulahum Abu Tsabanawaani Habunulu was Dulkum. Walatim General Abudolo is Altulkum. So what Intainatkum Maksab support to Gobru? I would really like to know. Somebody explain to me. Kabisayas Nahadim Kamatsihan Abza Adi. Why support to Gobru? Tell me what is it? Can somebody explain that to me? I really want to know. Our people are dying, man. Period. You know what I mean? And that touches me. That hurts me. You know what I mean? I can't go to Eritrea. I can't. Because he's there. Because of my lineage. Because who I am. Because what my family's done to free Eritrea. Imagine the irony of that. We fought to free Eritrea. Kab Eritrea harina. Gin freaking Gabriana Eritrea taba isna. Aboita alisu. But eat harimamo. Kabo khay nakhanakh malasa nakhanina. No boy kamana Eritrea. Bury Gobre Mishala Fe. Because who knows? Isaiah's kofil. Oh, what is Shambal Basha? You know what I mean? I wish Kamana I Sarawiti you beni benafarit hize airborne get a kulom yumit ulom babahare. Ndher narin highly. And but Abzukholohu I digufon in it to war. There's no way. There's no way people dying in Eritrea, Ethiopia is okay. It's not okay. And you guys want to take the easy out and say, oh, it's Abi's fault. Do your thing. Whatever. Is it Abi's fault? Not Abi, Mish Abi, Debret's-En. It's Debret's-En's fault. Mish, is it Debret's-En's fault? Tell me. You really think a leader of a country, right? A leader, an intelligent doctor level PhD leader is going to start a war on one side and then turn around and start a war on the other side so all his people could get wiped out by two countries. Ding! Right? So all that false patriotism, Ana Eritrean, Ana Wadiam Basa Jigna. No, you're not. Don't lie to yourself, fam. You're not. You are not for Eritrea. You know what I mean? You're not. Isukut fatwa lakum. Eritrean aitubalu. Jigna aitubalu. Taqaliskum kaman zait foto homegarkum jigna aitublu. Tsalim sabab America matsaka. Why farihana? Sobutat Eritrean sobutat mushmushat yom. حقوق زي بلهم. أبزين اليوم مدينة. Gru cross get. It's alima tsini. Tasu'u. What's wrong with you, bro? But you'll sit here and want your people to go to war like it's a Nintendo game. What are you talking about? That's not realistic. Ba'alaha atika shugut hiska kido gufonatka king. Other than that, save us the headache of, oh no, you brainwash idiots. You know what I'm saying? Gosh, it is. Yes, you're right. It is. Tribalism, deep hatred for each other. Sa'adu yus'awtulkum alo. Sa'adu yus'awtulkum alo. Arab, Egypt alone. Somebody explain to me, when has Israel ever made peace with an Arab nation, with Muslims? When? Why would Israel make peace with Egypt? Why? To benefit benefit دلو نقولني بالسنكي إسايس ني إيجيب كيدو تزاري بوامش حجي بقاسي جميرو. Come on, bro. Don't be dumb. Use your brain. Use your brain. أبزي ما تأخون disrespect قبركم تيهم حريقة هاللغوس كلهم يحواتيكم كلهم يمسكنوكم جين don't قورو أي تخونو. Please open your mind. Be open-minded. إذ يوم سب زموتو دولو أي ملاسون يوم مس حلفو هيواتهم مسكري أي ملاسون يوم انتاي جيروم كوم انتاي جيروم سكموتو لوم انتاي جيروم إتيوم citizen انتاي جيروم إتيانا ديتات ميتي تسعة ثمانية سوسا زغبارس كوفيلن أمين maybe ودانر دك حفتنا بأمريكا سديسا دولون maybe نحر lucky وين نحر تذكيرا كوفيلن نبلاس بتقيد كموتا خاني عرفتي is this سب أي كا presidencies وسد عرفتي أب إريتريا ترخيبو أي فلتني. Thank you brother. Men Muslim أب إريتريا عرفتي رخيبو شكون نقولني Muslims بحث أب إريتريا عرفتي رخيبو أرخبن كابسايا سفوركي إذا دون قورو مراحي زبلوه إذا تمن leadership زوسد وقين دعسينو نمسلمي appoint قروناتهم نعوميو نتيو مسلم يتمتهم حاريكو تنقالي. If a size of work you don't have a war, guess what he does? Let me tell you what he does. He picks on the Muslims. Ya Asro. All your Eritreans, all your intellectuals are in prison. All your scientists are in prison. All your leaders are in prison. All your great singers and musicians that were worth anything have either been killed or are in prison. Like Abraham the singer, right? Oh, he had a boating accident. Come on, bro, kill that noise. And all you fake Eritreans that sit there talking about, no, sorry, get out of here, bro. Or you fresh off the boat once too. You ran from there, come to America, and you still want to say, how do you run from him and then turn around and support him? Kulum tiyom jignatat of Eritrea, kulum tiyom brilliant minds, kulum tiyom scientists, kulum tiyom generals, flutat, muhurat, babbaharat atilum. Sunguna bzukhum, Allah abzitium, some koloko hig death, individually hig death is out of the lohu. Oh, propaganda, come we go in, come we get cut to it's all coincidental, mish. It's all coincidental. While I net with Tadaret after the Halak Islands, Miss Wassarum, Gorofum, all coincidental, mish. I hasoti to him. Truth is out of him. In her Isaias of work, eat the Taman in her support to Gobro Honka. Not that business to her, I support the Gobro. Well, it's okay. That's your prerogative. Sabay Kumoti as a deli, Saduk Sodoli, or Kudugufo. Your business. But be honest. Abzi Hamsa Shih following his Kagin, but Harit Nazir, Eritreans sometimes amazed to go Runikum. Adukum could hollow it Holunikum. Nesais for Ami Dugufu. Wug in Real Lankani? No race in Khaid. Anarani a Kologozayinde. Anara Hamasheninde. Su Mustafa Hani? Is your Mazonka Abadilomna? Is your Christian? Bro, you can't win. How can you win? There is no winning. Winning Yellen. Sagibna, but religion Abbas? But I'm not the Golgol Ade Hamashen and Kologazai Abbas? We're good in the like it doesn't make sense. So listen. And I want to tell the people that support the Higdef people this. I want to tell you something. If you're a Higdef operative or sniper, مش كسب كتفرحوا sniper تبلو ولا سب قتل نحن سب نقتل. You're not special, bro. What? Because you're a Higdef sniper, you gonna call me to threaten me? Bro, I'll be at your front door tomorrow, really? It's that simple. But then when I call you out on it, then you want to cry. Hamsa, hamushta id makhas. Tubaki, Ms. Dawal Kulka? Yeah, that's right. You know who I'm talking to. Dawi Lulu Leo Sma Hawe. Is you Natka Adrasha? Is you Natka blood type? Be positive, O positive. Sabitaka blood type, be positive. Dekha Shimon blah blah blah. Yeah, who can't do that? That's easy. Agozaha Ma'azha Yirahab Sabah. It's a mafraha sarihni. Todi, there is no fear. Quit trying to use fear tactics. That don't work. Higdef, migdef, nigdef.
And they don't want to know.
Period. Yeah, and you don't want to know who's backing me. Exactly. You know what I mean? So, and for those of you who higdef sabkum kutmotu tidalu, Judas yikum. Kaitrus awazia. Amatchereshta, kutfradu hollahum, Judas yikum. Come Jesus, Judas tatawi betrays Gabaro. You are Judas for wanting your people to die. Sir, let me give you a little example. Mish, هذا ما عطوا التهادر نزع عدناري. Mish, أبزي, who is this? You talk like beaches. إتي أرون هابتاي تبهال. I am talking about my people in Eritrea not dying. Mish, I'm talking about Yahwate Kaimoti Ezebodalahum. Isragin, you can't talk about Eritrea. You talk like beaches. Ata adgi English command kizara de you talk like beaches to learn. Get out of here, bro. What are you talking about? Sabkakhut mawt ghatafahir dalaha honey. Safa Abdullah Qalay Sinduaka. You don't know who you messing with? Get out of here. Narna Sai support Gabur Konka kits edaf musku. Kitaba asalu. Abzi timsa shut up English kitfutin zay tkholo. Get out of here. At least Tigrina natay dahani you come not kai ballots. You know what I mean? Sahara Maati of Korean era to DMZ nere, Mish Watadere up to Special Forces Unit nere. Came. He said came. He said came. So understand this. I met a master sergeant. He was a Tzara Savai Mish. He said, Salam, Mish Shimka. I was like, wow, is this Tzara Savai Tigrina Zara Bakholi? Burtu Tigrina Zara Bakholi. Master Sergeant E8, you know, Special Forces nere. انت تقبر الله بزيرنا لا وتهادر مسهم قال قليليو انت لني قبر قركس ومس خات اريتريني خاسر اريتريني ويزا حويليو بتقرينا the whole time كابناتيز بل تقرينا زار بنيرو انت راب زيت قبر الله هاي لنا ابزي جانت الله مهر الله قال قلاي تزايرنا مش كم يقر كاتقرينات عرا سباي هولها استفلت اليو او زحوي اسمع لني انا راني اسرار همشت عامته ب إثيوبيا إريتريا جريلني سخراني كم يقرأ كعسران همشت عامته بإريتريا إثيوبيا تجبر نرجع على هونكا تا إتونات كمشن ناتي مشن داني نإريتريا كمهرة نإثيوبيا كتبعسا إثيوبيا خاني كمهرة نإريتريا كتهرما كم يقرنا عنا نصر حبز عديلني كم يسمع كايلني أنا راني American soldier ننتاجي السنة ترى أخبله مش سامس فلت كوا شو جزء فليته دخول حمامة بعدي له كال السبب مساوت لكم دلو كل حمامة ب Horn of Africa دلو is يوم Chinese is يوم French is يوم European كل يوم سرق لكم دلو ببحري نحن هاني كوفينا هو نبنوعل أنا تقرأي أنا إريترياني أنا جيجنايا كولو جزايا كنا بنوعسهم كعب بحار سرق قتل I wouldn't be surprised in her سعدونا زي بأسي جميرومو European فرق إيه أفريقيا خاني تم سعدوها بفرنش دلو قالهم جزيومو سقاب حجي يخفلوهم أصنعوه use your brain read who owns half of South Africa Who do they pay homage to? Did you know they still pay not on French Saldi Kap Adam na slavery homtad zinavere Mish to this very day still يخفلوهم So Eritrea Ethiopia again بحنسا كتلع كلا all of a sudden وقي مش يجمر Why? Many ساوت لندن many كلها أنا عالم نرينا أوكي مو تجرين إثيوبيا تبع أصلها سقينا والحارس بيتون كفون It's Zaraba. All of a sudden, oh my God, Ethiopians, Nitigraya Harmualoa from Eritrean side. Come on, bro. When is it gonna stop? When y'all gonna stop with the bullshit? Like, stop. It's fake. Yes. Why would Eritrea attack Tigray? You wanna know the answer? You wanna know the answer? The answer is because Isaias Afwerki Sabaitu Kaitu Mawit Kahulwa Alowo. Sabaitu Abi, Ta'an Arba'an Hamushta Idma Zala Ta Abi Tabal, Kaitu Motolu. Because Nikulta Adi Nugus Khon Salazidali, Mish. You know what I'm saying? Darren Durg, none of them. Got your beanie, man. I'm tracking, bro. Nisabaitu Kahulu Imbar. You think Abi, for example, Tibasi Katsalala. Buzha Eritrean Taharima Malo, Mish. Afti Hasporo Khokami Kholunim. Slam Taitam Eritrean soldier Afti Hasporo Khokami Kholunim Haji. Because it's Ethiopian soldier to Tarmuk eat, but Bahari Hokumo Malo. That's why. Do your research. Stop being stupid. Stop spewing propaganda. And all the fear tactics you hood deaf mugs be using, that don't work, bro. Nobody's afraid of nobody. Get that nonsense out of here. You know what I mean? So you're wasting your time. Like, if you want to see me, I ain't hard to find. Come find me, bro. I'm not here to threaten no one. I'm not here to be tough. Higdef, Megdef, Nigdef. Higdef, Nigdef. Higdef Afiyu. Kandem Sabtari from Na Higdef Haji. Esra? Isaias na abikum ra'o kholo kande Higdef Tarifum. Kullum Higdef Znabaru. Wiz, Isabaida Kshet Anaiyu. Babahada Harimum. It's true. That's why the opposition times 20 when Hujju Lomish. Mish? كلهم هكذا زنبركم ببحري كفتي الشب جنب ديركم هاريمكم حجي أنا against Isaiah's خونه نفتوكم هنا ببحري the opposition حجي times 20 خوينلو why because ثلاثة أربعة هكذا تعرفوا مالو كلهم ببحري قحاف صدلو صدي صبوخ قتل and for those of you that want to deny that nonsense, stop playing. You know it's true. Deep down inside, you're going to atone for that sin for all the Eritrean blood spilled. كلنا خموتنا سخيت رسعوا مسموتنا كنفردنا مسفردنا أملاح تأخذ تبلو إسايس يقتلوا أملاح أنا ذا أصدق إحنا صدلوا نرم أما زودي زقالي إتميت قرشي سرد كلون إسايس إتأت إيد زجازة بتأميت قرشي ميتي Eritrean دم فسيسو ميتو قل عمويتهم. Yeah, you get to own that sin too. So don't get it twisted. So what is the solution moving forward? Isaias Khaira. Period. See. Isaias in Herzekhare? That's in it Eritrea Metzinu. Etiom donk orata kanin ane Iziom Eritrean Tigray is the Gufu the law. I'm against you to the law hanin kritz rafu. Don't oro. Basically, the only thing stopping Isaias and Abiy from collaborating, taking over Eritrea, is Tigray. I'm only speaking the truth. I'm not some propaganda dude. I'm just telling you what's really happening. Itiam Tigrina Zarabu is somem tot ozo bulwo the law after ma'achozelo. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Because in Tigray's in Everett, who's going to stop them? No one. Derg, back to Derg, mish komi. Why? For nothing? Respect sometimes be English sometimes speaking English, because there's a lot of kids in diaspora that are listening. As soon as you start speaking in Tigrina, they shut it down. You know why they shut it down? Because they can't understand. You failed them. You failed them. That's the truth. I'm just telling you the truth. What Shambal Basha, Captain Eritrea, is telling you the truth. That's it. So if you're going to speak in Tigrina, views, we want to know what's going on too. So do me a favor. Come نشتحاوي أبراهام بجرماني دلو بتجرينا بإنجلش حواسواي سزارب كلها أنا understand كنقبر. This way نا هيك دف propaganda دوك خون كسر قولكم ما يخلني. That's how you defeat هيك دف propaganda. كلهم تيم حجيا لو أنا زفتهم بوزع following 50,000 100,000 following لهم كله سبير إيوان مش اتقاد صبوت زقبروا بدقفهم جين بدي حريت كعني إسايس فورك إنه يشتهلو خمزيلو سئلو مسؤو خمزيلو لايك كم هالاي كم أدقي ما يخفلكم دي دالله سبكم كنت قتلوا يخفلكم دي زالله انتايكم support تقبروا California خلا خاص support تقبروا Why? What is he doing for you? How you support a dictator? What is he doing for you? Is he sending you money? No, you highlight, you're sending him money. $600 million in offshore Swiss accounts alone. Grandfather not key, grandmother not key, grandfather not ka, great grandfather not kum, damotun that you. It's about 600 million of Swiss bank habilo. Come on, fam, get it together, man. I'm not mad at Abi da kurkurindi. Nushte olai. He's adgi. Abi zay falit. Nobel Peace Prize kamzi suit geru batinda khare. America kamzi amzri iwo. Yeah. Wala na size kamzi azri iwo. Abu nugus ibul nugus naiman nugus na Hamad. Sab yalan. Man sab tarifullo. Naiman nugus kutoni ha. Who you going to be the king of? Isaias. There is no more people to be king of. There's huge generation gaps. Huge generation gaps, Allah. Ma khalzit afu'u. Niishto, grandfather hijju khoinu. Mish, you're right, Barhan Abraha. Straight up Joe. Ityo ma khoz noboruz moitom. Mish, he is exposed. You're right. That's what I'm saying. Itiom machos navaru meitum. Generation tafiu. Itiom koloha man kutum huruwa maitum olani khum natkum history. Kullu bab hadat fiikum. Here's another point. If you really want to discuss points. Mish. Nitigrai in her destroyer kaya. The Ark of Covenant. Mish. Iti BC AD history of kullu tigrai zalo. Na church. Na history na Ethiopia. Na history na Eritrea. Kullu khudim sasyu. And then, Tahawisna, Haribna, Komukhmatsi, and then no more Eritrean, no more Ethiopian Khoni. Is your Marahati na Adina? Yurugatim, no Koratim. Sobo Habiyu of Kala Adi, Kala Sabik Atil. Hadesab Ayu, DIA, Hadesab Ayu. Skun Command be Irkum to Otlo, Arigit Hadesab Ayu. Where does his power come from? If he's one man, I've never even seen him carry a gun other than back in the day in the ELF wars, right? Now he'll never even have a sidearm. Maybe, I don't know. You know Kabe Halinatsumatsu? Itian Fariham choice Zabulum, follow Kugorozalom. The ones that don't got no choice, they gotta follow him no matter what. But highly. You know why? Like crabs in a pot. You can't escape. You can't escape. One general against Isaias will tell on another general. No, one general for Isaias will tell on another general against Isaias. So no one can trust each other. Como goris out alone. You know why? In to general or Saveti Yehuba, I don't know what he does for them. You know Grolu not had to like the Fortado guy, right? You know Grolu. Itijignaha Yumowcha, he's out alone. That's the problem. There is no trust. Crabs in a pot, you know, Nublo. Abhanti Jerakina to Utuam Mishnetum Kuloman Chwatat. Hara Kulakolo, Nitahari Sabo. Hara Quotes Holo, Nitahari Sabo. Yisabo, Nitahati. Kaiser. Komi Nai Hasabat Nai Eritreans, Mish. ኢሳያስ አፈወርቂ ንሕዚ ዘይተፈጠረ ኢትዮጵያ ማዕቢላ ኸማን ናብ ካልእ ደረጃ ምስ በፅሓት እሱ ትሩት ንሕና ኸዓኒ 20-30 ዓመት ሓሊፉ ኢኮኖሚክሊ ላዓሊ ምስ በፅሕና ግን ቶም ዩዱጋት ኢሎም ስፖርት ዝገብርዎ ሰብና እንዳቐተለ ክንምዕብል ኣይንኽእልን ኢና እሱ እቲ ሕማምና ኢና ዓድና መዓስ እዩ ዝውዳእ ኣይንፈልጦን ኢና መዓስ እቲ ሰብኣይ ግን ነዊሕ ግዜ የብሉን أنا يبقى نرس. This is what I used to say. Yo, if Isaias is deceased, who's gonna take Eritrea? Is it gonna be a better person? And the Isaias Halifu, many in Eritrea as Westa. Kabuz Zibuk or Kabuz Khafit. Come always, you see, maybe the next person that's you, he's probably worse. Maybe Kabuz Ziragimnimats, who knows? Mish? Gint Hasab Kulus, Akhawani. If a person worse than Isaias comes and takes over Eritrea after Isaias is gone, which Isaias will be gone, best believe, I promise you, he can't match 30 years of death because that person will just be beginning. So لما جمعت أصلا leadership تسب Isaias match كوي كم يجرو 3 عامد كندي سميتهم I can't. It's impossible. Gin at how mis atawek in me amla sure you Isaias falta. You know why Isaias I mawutni falta alikum? Because cool hana comes isla nibil. Come out. That's why they mawut Isaias. Because pray nigabul kahalif. The way the world works, the more you pray for somebody's demise, they stay alive longer. Don't be surprised. He lives to like 140 years. Call me Yumish. What's up, Ken Dog? Napier, what's up, brother? I'm just tired of my people getting killed, man. Anyways, I'm about to end this live. I said enough. I just wanted to call out a few people. I got to get this dude's name, man, but he's in Los Angeles. He has an afro, little gold chain. Forgot his name, and he's got a big following. And I want to tell that dude, hey, man, because of you, bro, a lot of our people are dying. I don't condone that, bro. Yeah, you're my brother. Gin because you know what I mean? Let's get it together, bro. And then if you want to holler at me in a different manner, you could do that too. I'm like I said, I'm with all of it. You know what I mean? So my thing to you is this, Slime. When you get on your little Facebook Live, if you're not preaching for the betterment of Africans, if you're not preaching for peace and unity, stop. Because of you, 50,000 people are watching your ridiculous garbage. Your Isaias Afwerki is my God trash. And these little kids, man, in America are watching you. You know what they see? They see this guy who's been in charge of Eritrea for 20 plus years. Oh my God, so Ambasai. No, kids, he's not Ambasai. You know what the definition of one man in charge of a country for 20, 30 years is? You know what that definition? Study. It's called dictatorship. I could see if he got elected over and over and over and over. I get it. Then that would be different. That would be the people making the choice. But this guy hides his family abroad, right? Has 600 million hidden in Swiss banks and has all these little temen snakes of Eritrean and of some Zulu, and Eritrean Zulu. Radio, get on Facebook, get on Simi, they're feeding you poison. And we know what they're saying? No, Jigna you. He's not Jigna, bro. He's not. Jigna نحن بدهريت جبهة تتعوي كراي مسأتولم. Jigna هنا سراي. نت position سري away. نحن أجين كل أنا هاديمنا أنا كلا عادي stop كقبره خال number. كندزي جزيس survive جرو. أبزدلو خاني تمن مش them snakes them devil support تقبره. سلدت سلوا. أبتي خاني رأي Eritrean مويتهم. You should be ashamed of yourself, man. You advocating war. You're advocating the death of Eritreans and Ethiopians. Yet you're Christian. Come on, man. What's wrong with y'all? It doesn't make sense. You know what's wrong with y'all? Your belly's are full. You sleeping nice. You want to play Nintendo with people's lives. That's not right, you hypocrites. If you're not in Eritrea, Ethiopia, the only thing you should be saying is peace. Because you don't have a gun. You're not over there fighting. You're not. Can you imagine your mom or your dad getting shot? Can you imagine their whole body exploding? It don't sound good when it's yours, does it? Of course not. But no, you know what y'all do? You know what you do? You go home, you turn on your TV. No. You're full of crap. You're not fighting. You're not at war. You don't have a gun. Some of y'all ain't never even touched the gun.
Safety of his own home.
Yeah, safety, safe, warm, eating pizza. Is that not that? It's history not erase you not history. By one man, and his power comes from a bunch of idiots that turn on each other. And then, we got to turn on the TV and listen to these Temen Kurkurat. Get out of here. You guys are ridiculous. Ridiculous. Get it together. Don't come to America preaching war and hate. If you don't like America, leave America. Period. You are, all of you collectively, have all left Eritrea and Ethiopia. Why? انت ايت مخنيت بالعسى انكم تأميكم سلامتا مزيكم نابزي فريحكم كي تموتوا مش جين كالسوك بأسلكم كتموتوا تدليو. Get out of here. Get it together. Y'all tripping. That is not how life works. You want to impress me? You want to impress me? Go get a gun and go support your king Isaias. That's how you impress me. So for all you Hugdef wannabes and Kurkurat, Hiji, the minute Debrat's in attacked Eritrea, it's kullan rats what's in. The truth much in. You know what I mean? You guys amaze me with that. That's crazy. Come on, stop. I don't even want how the Ethiopians to come out with that linear, because you know why? At the end of the day, kulum yahwatayim.
Got the Fortnite troops, man.
You know what I mean? Kulum yahwatayim. How the Eritrean come out with command linear? Not one person. Hanti adek come out with that linear. Hajihani, Zgarmaka. Let me tell you how stupid Higdef is. Kunagrokum. Itiam fallacies, you could do for to Wugga. Fallacies come here and who could do for her. Explain that to me. Fallacy Juanan. Temen Malati Suhani. Mish, how does a preacher or a priest support the killing of other people? How? Is he a priest? He's not, because a priest is supposed to be preaching peace. That's it. What? Oh, tiam Palestine digi from na. Oh, mamsana am nakhalo. Don't oro zaraba. Am lakil hawqa qatal aybalan. Saadis aw tulka aybalan. Aybalan. Ham golka gerka peace rkhobu ma'abulu together yizbul amlakh. Songin oh tiam Palestine lon kan baas nakhalina hayli rakibna. Tiam Palestine khani كم زبلو دلو حماقاتهم اتيام حق فلسطين تأثيرهم. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, left leave too much could come by Delina. Share Kagobro Nihulum, share Kagobro Oire Etastai. I'll make it shareable for anybody who wants to make it shareable. But for my Eritreans, stay strong for my real Eritreans. Without Higdef. I'm talking about real Eritrea. I'm not talking about Higdef wannabes that want to kiss the killers, but I'm not talking about. Yeah, I'm mad. That's why I'm speaking the way I'm speaking. I'm talking about real Eritreans that are supporting Eritreans, don't want Eritreans to die. Subuh Hadaru. Itiam Tagaru Yahwate, Tigrina Tazarubu, Subuh Hadaru. Respect Gavrokum. Natkum nation could halu, Nain Hisab Harimini, but eat Kana Yarmo. كنت سامني بكلمة تحريت ما تأمني بتأيد كأنا يا هرمون السي جبو السي life. That's how you're supposed to react. السي جاganuz bahal. Tagaru عليه سألتني تجرينا أنت قارو زاربو مش كما يقرأ صالهم سمي حواتيهم مش كما يقرأ صالهم تجراي سبا يتسألني no way Eritrean يتسألني تجراي يتسألني peace as it is إتيوم أوروميا دلوخاني يحواتيهم أمهارا يحواتيهم إندي حرمتيهم نكت باسنيجين بتيجي أطلقكم إن ليرون يحواتيهم يبلوكم كومي يتعلم سر إذا متسلا أخونا سنا نسب كنت الله أي فترنان جين نخال عالم كدمسسون نحمتهم كباسيهم أنت أم كبر أنت أم تجارو خوف لهم مهرو منا دهان أبي عالم حيل خلهم you crazy nobody's gonna do that بس يقول دارهم كتاكسيهم أنا هاني thank God Israel you know why because تجري نعتفيها إريتريا تدمسي ساعة كلها نا كورات نا إسرائيل كونينا نتنا لان نتنا كشيت حجي شيت الله إثيوبيا مش كغيره دلو أبي نرم حجي هدف no دهان get out of here what you mean نأريتريا كشيت أي نركم رعاه الله أبيك إنه كل عالم أبي نركم فرقهم لتش تولعوا فرقهم كاني more to do for there's no way sub condiz againat Allah it's impossible ab kunni aynhum ko ay zokhon dalu zokhulu you know what I'm saying it doesn't make sense anyways I love all my Africans I don't care what anybody says I want peace for all my Africans I don't want no death but before I hang up I want to say one last thing and I hope this gets to you dictator, Katali, Isaias Afwerki, we the people of Eritrea hold you solely responsible for the death of our people for over 30 years, for backstabbing our elders. We hold you in contempt. We hold you responsible for the murder of little children, for the murder of our grandparents, for the murder of our grandmothers, fathers, and everybody else that passed under you, under your leadership. You're not a leader, you're not a president. And the day will come, Mr. Isaias Afwerki, when you will be held accountable. If the humans can't do it, God will do it. Dr. Abiy, I hold no ill will against you. You're just a kurkur. You're Sakat, you don't even count. And Red Sea Gazai, or whatever your name is, fight and die does to bring freedom for whatever, homie. I ain't want to deal with you right now. Listen, that is my message to Isaias Afwerki. Wala arikan hamoika, amlahat and hakallo. I promise you. Iti hadaf the long ka abzi, sabkun kumotu, tulutu ulu, natkum ka agize metsa نتكون funeral سلا كبر حكم سلا زخونكو خمسية respect قبركم شو يقبو هبشة خمينا نقبل جين اتهيوات مسحالفة ببحارة كتفرديهم سخاي ترسعوها one love